What's up, guys, and welcome to Wicked Review. I'm trying to catch up on the Oscar-nominated big buzz kind of movies that have come out. You know, I really wanted to watch a movie that wasn't Snow White, so I watched this. It was time for me to watch Wicked. I'm not a big musical guy. I loved La La Land. I like The Greatest Showman, you know, like they slap, right? They slap. This one just felt a little too whimsical for me. I was just, you know, it's not my kind of movie. But the praise this movie is get with people just shouting from the mountaintops, like, you gotta see this, man. I was like, all right, you know, I'll watch it. And then I saw the runtime. The movie's almost 3 hours long, and it's only part one. Doing some research, the play itself, with both parts, is that runtime. So what are we doing here, dude? I will say this, even with that super long runtime and pacing feeling kind of slow in the beginning, this movie's kind of sick, I can't lie, dude. There were so many things from like a filmmaker's standpoint that you could appreciate, and you know the department was just like, this is it, dude. The set deck was incredible. The wardrobes were fire. Some of the best CGI I've seen in films in recent times. There was comedy in this film that actually landed pretty well. It didn't feel chewed in. If I had hair, I'd be flipping my hair all the fucking time, dude. That's how I would flip my hair, exactly like that. And I was a little worried about Ariana Grande coming into this role. She's a fantastic singer, but her acting, you know, is Disney Channel. Like, when was the last time she did something this big, this size, this magnitude? I wasn't too sure about her pulling it off, but she completely does. And same for Cynthia. You know, to be completely honest, I didn't know who she was until I saw this film, but she's a great actress. The first thing to tell me, like, oh, this movie's it's gonna be pretty good, was saying Alphaba's mother it'd be not faithful. That was pretty crazy. Alphaba is a bastard child. Who knew? And then once you get to this school that Alphaba's sister is attending, again, it's starting to feel like, okay, this movie's pulling me in, dude. It's starting to feel like Harry Potter light. A school of witchcraft and wizardry, you know what I'm saying? A gripe that I did have with this film, though, was, you know, everyone is supposed to alienate Alphaba. She has green skin, it's crazy, ugh, get her away from me. But it was so hyperbolized that it kind of took me out of the film. Alphaba herself felt like a real person going through this bull. But everyone else felt like 5-year-old kids going, haha, you got green skin, stupid. I mean, it did its job. It really made me hate everyone around her. It made me hate Galinda. And I typically don't really like movies as of recent that are trying to make the villains the good guys. Like, look, Maleficent, she wasn't really bad all the time. Look at her. That's essentially what this is, but maybe that's the point of like making it so hyperbolized and drastic in how much they attack her. Where you're like, all right, man, I get it. I don't like these people either. And there were a lot of characters that did feel real, like the professors that were trying to help her out, and even her sister who just wanted to try and feel normal, and she was resenting her sister for coming in and fucking all that up. It did become a cool dichotomy between like the ridiculous banter and bullshit that came from people and the realness that came from, you know, these handful of characters. And you could see those relationships build up more. And then when the movie really started to hit its climax, going to Emerald City, meeting the Wizard of Oz, pretty fucking awesome. It was steampunk as shit. Again, the set deck, awesome as shit. Emerald City was incredible. The wardrobes were dope. I love the way they showed technology. It was super steampunk, like that train that they took to Emerald City was like, whoa, this is sick, dude. I know it happens so much now in these prequel films, you know, like we're getting to see where this thing came from, where that came from, and movie studios just kind of pulling from all these old IPs. It is getting kind of old, but it still hits you in the nostalgia, hits you in the feels when you see where things come from. Like being able to see the monkey creatures grow wings. You're like, oh shit, oh wait, that's how she got her hat. Oh wait, that's how she got the broom. You know, like it's pretty awesome. Spoiler alert, when Alphaba flies on her broom for the first time, it's straight up like Man of Steel. And you hear the Hans Zimmer drums, dude. Tell me this doesn't fit. That fits, dog. It even feels like they took some shots from Man of Steel and the flying sequence felt, you know, exactly like that in some ways. And I love how they showcased her true power. Like, she really felt like this presence that they're gonna have to deal with eventually. After the Wicked story is done, I will not mind if they redid The Wizard of Oz. They even gave us that little glimpse in the beginning. You see Dorothy walking with the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Lion, dude, down the yellow brick road. Again, very nostalgic, but not egregiously so. It was cool to get a deep dive on these characters that you barely had any time with in the original films. I give this broom flying scene out of 10. No, but really, I think I give this movie like an 8.7 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, it was just really the pacing in the beginning. It's a choice to make it 2 hours and 40 minutes, you know? And you gotta really make that time feel like it's worth it. There were some spots where it's like, this could probably be cut, right? But overall, a fantastic film. And I will be watching part 2, dude. I gotta know what happens now. Whew. If you liked that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. All that good shit. Hit the bell for more videos like this one. And take care now. And bye-bye then. Ta-ta.